Hello, welcome to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and it's time for part 2 of my 4K craziness. Again, sale, 3 for 2, discounted heavily. So, another 14 titles. Let's just get into it. Picked up Passengers. Yeah, blocked myself, still go over great. Passengers. I've seen this once and actually don't remember if I liked it or not, but let's just say if I didn't, it was one of the free ones. Yeah, Passengers. Next up, picked up Overlord. Great movie. It's crazy ass beginning of a movie, but great movie. Now I did have the Savvy Steelbook. Sadly, that came scratched, and I just couldn't deal with that, and it sold out really fast, so there was no replacement. So I sold that one. And technically, I bought the digital version on Google Play, but when I saw this one was included in the sale, I had to get the physical version again. So yeah, Overlord. And then let's see. Now let's save the trilogies. This one is gonna be a little trilogy heavy update, so let's save those for last. Let's see. Next, I picked up Gemini Man. I'm a Will Smith fan. Granted, he hasn't put out that many great movies as of late, and this one isn't that great either, but it's still a step in the right direction. So I like the movie, I just don't love it. So Gemini Man. Next, picked up Triple X, Return of Santa Cage. Of course, I gotta have this one. Donnie Yen. Another one where I actually replaced the Steelbook. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I I like these movies. I do hope we get more. Technically, well, it's not that hard to imagine. I really want a spin-off with Donnie's team from this movie. Doesn't look like we're getting it, but I want it. So yeah, fun times. Then I picked up Sonic the Hedgehog. Enjoyed it. Found it actually quite fun. I when I first saw it come out again, I didn't think it was, oh well, it's another game to movie adaptation that's gonna fail. And it didn't fail. I guess it was one of the most financial successful movies of last year or this. I don't know. Was it this year or last year? I don't even remember. But yeah, and Jim Carrey being back in a comedy, I'll take that, and I'll gladly see the sequel that apparently we're getting. So yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. And then trilogies going, well, sort of trilogies going forward. First up, picked up the original Alien. Great movie. I don't need to tell you guys that. And sadly, this is another Fox title where we'll probably never see my favorite Aliens on 4K. Sadly. But I had to get these movies. Then I picked up, of course, Prometheus. Now, I like this movie. I don't hate it. It's not as good as the original first two Aliens, but I like it. I don't get all the hate this one's getting. So, yeah. I like it. So I had to get it. Next one, sadly, this one I don't like all that much. Alien Covenant. Yes, Alien is back in the title. And I know I know plenty of people that really like David in this movie, but the scientists in this movie are just so stupid. I mean, you're scientists and you're making all these mistakes, and David playing his own flute. Yeah, nope, nope, nope. Next up, Star Trek. Great movie. I quite enjoy the new Star Trek reboot series. Now, granted, I've never been one or the other, what you have to pick, but Star Wars has always been the side I've leaned to. I've seen all the Star Trek movies and some of the TV shows, but I've never been hooked on that franchise. So imagine my surprise where I quite enjoyed this new reboot, and I'm sad to see we probably won't get any more. But I picked up the first Star Trek. Good movie. And of course with that, picked up Star Trek Into Darkness. Again, good movie. Just not as good as the first one. And of course I had to pick up Star Trek Beyond. Now this is actually my favorite of this new trilogy. I really enjoyed this movie, and yes, I want to see more. So hopefully we can get more. So this one's the best one in my mind. Then last trilogy, last 3 titles. Picked up The Maze Runner. Now, I've not been the biggest fan of Hunger Games or the Allegiant or whatever it's called series, or pretty much any of those young adult book to movies franchises, but I quite enjoyed the first Maze Runner. I thought it was way better than I thought it would be and were allowed to be. So yeah, I was looking forward to the sequel when I saw this one. So of course picked up the sequel. Quite the letdown actually. Didn't like this one nearly as much, and I was just okay, well, guess it was a one and done movie for me. But then they put out the third one and final one for now, I guess. It should be the final one, and it's not as good as the first one, but it's damn close. Really enjoyed the third one too. So of course when you're picking up 1 and 3, you gotta have the second one too. So the middle part is a little sketchy, but beginning and the end, really good. So there you have it, my part 2 of my 4K craziness. So I'm starting to have a bit of a 4K collection. So, but I guess you'll see that come January when I do my complete collection videos. So with that, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.